I promise. I promise you, man. If y'all can hear me, I don't know what. Okay, there.
What's happening to my subscribers, man?
Get the fuck off. Damn it. Whew. I've been going through with this computer. I really must gotta turn this motherfucker off and then turn it back on or some shit. Or maybe the universe knew what I was about to do. Daniel Barry, what's up with my guy, man? See if we can get this motherfucker to do the thing. Sometimes, boy, computers are something else. Bam. My shit is run. So if my live is tripping or like 1 or 2 seconds lag, yeah, man, I'm telling you now. I'm about 4 seconds from saying fuck the intro. Fuck the intro. Matter of fact, fuck the intro. Cause this motherfucking let's talk about this computer. I appreciate it. This motherfucker keep bringing up the bookmark added. What the fuck? All right, look. Fuck an intro. Fuck all that shit. We live on this bitch. What's happening, man? So I know some of y'all see the title. Some of y'all see the title and it's like "New Way Jose," like off top. No way, Jose. But here's the thing that we want to take into consideration: corporate powers that be. Like I'm still, what's up, RC on the Aces? I'm still like learning about this shit. The powers that be. What the fuck? How is you? Man, look, I might need to turn my shit off and turn it back on or something. Can y'all hear me? Am I lagging or anything like that? I promise you, this is gonna be a good one. Good. Wait a minute. Are my lips matching my face? My lips are not matching my face. So tell me this: should I turn this computer off and then start the live back over? Say audio clear. All right. So here's the situation, right? A lot of people at where I work at, they don't even know who I am. Some do, some don't, right? So y'all know that burgundy weed hat with this sign on it. I be wearing the burgundy weed hat, still with a tag on it sometimes. So I left work early and left my brand new jacket that I got for my birthday and my hat. End zone, I hope you're listening so you can give me some good feedback. And my hat, right? So I came back to work. I asked all my quote unquote partners, did y'all see my jacket and my hat when I left on the day of the Pink concert? They said no. So then I waited till we all checked in. All of us check in, punch in, and made an announcement. You know how in YA you stand on the table, I'll issue a fuck to anybody who did this or that. Like you gotta respond to the fuck. Somebody throw a fuck at you in YA, you gotta respond to it. So I basically issued that. I didn't do like nigga, who if I find out who got my shit, I'm finna beat you. None of that. I ain't do none of that. I just was like, hey, do anybody got my shit? Or did anybody see it? Everybody said no, right? So then I got the supervisor. Hey, check the camera and see who took my shit. Because y'all got cameras all around here. See who got my shit, right? Took a few days. So yesterday I was posed with a situation that I had never been really posed with. Honestly, like, but it was nice to be posed to me so I know what I would do in a situation. So basically he said, we were cameras. We seen who took your stuff. So how do you wish to proceed? I told him, I don't even want to know who took it because something tell me it's one of these people that have been smiling in my face the whole time. I don't even want to know, so don't even tell me. But I have a feeling that it's somebody that be around me, huh? He was like, yeah. So he said, so you ain't tripping. So he said, but see, here's the thing. We have this policy in this place that I work. 0 tolerance for stealing. 0 tolerance. I'm like, look, I don't want to press charges. I just want my shit back. I ain't trying to get nobody fired or nothing like that. He was like, but you work for a corporation. There's different rules and regulations. I understand your background, where you come from, and I understand what he's trying to do. I said, look, why don't you just tell him, I seen you on camera, bring the stuff back to work, and I ain't even gonna say nothing. I was kind of like, he said, yeah, I could say that too. But the security are the ones that saw who took your stuff. And they got the right to do whatever they want to do. So the fact that I don't want to know which one of my coworkers stole my shit got me looking around at all of them like sucker 1 and sucker 2 and sucker 3. Like, I don't want to know because it might even drive me crazy not knowing. But here's the thing. He told me we are going to take administrative actions against this person. So I started going to my folks a little bit like, hey, I know you might have had oversight, but if you picked up my stuff, man, they coming for you, bro. So, like, help me help you in a sense. I ain't want to get nobody in trouble. I just want my shit back. So, telling at work. I ain't tell at work. But say you a manager or something, or somebody in position of power, like you motherfuckers, these motherfuckers tell all the goddamn time on their subordinates, the people that work for them, they tell on them. So, like, when you're in a working environment, is that okay? Depends on who you are. Like, it ain't okay to me. I'm going down with the ship. I'm going down with the ship. Now, that's one side of my mind frame. That's one side. The other side is like, it's about 50 bathrooms in this place and 50,000 cameras. But if I could just politely invite you in one of these bathrooms, I could end your career. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. That is exactly, hey, Looney, that is exactly how it was explained to me by my supervisor. Exactly. So I had to sit back. It was a weird position to be in. Like, I ain't telling on nobody. Fuck that. And I said that like hella times. Like, I don't want them to get in trouble. Like, I don't want to tell them none of that. I said that hella times. Lonnie, got it. Got it. So you must work for a corporation because I promise you, like me, I'm still learning shit. I'm still learning. Like, when you work for a corporation, You literally could like transfer all throughout this corporation. You got some people getting the one job they don't like in a corporation and be on that job for 50, 11 years. And all they had to do was just switch lanes in the same under the same umbrella and made their life easier. Depends where you work. I've had jobs where the supervisor was cool with someone on the action as long as the people got back to the money. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, shit. I don't know who it is, and I don't want to know. I said, Lonnie said you didn't tell. The cameras did because you didn't even know who did it. But it still was like I promise you, as I'm talking to the supervisor, I'm like, this is unfamiliar territory right here. Like, this is uncharted territory. Like, this feels funny. Like, if he gets in trouble because he took my shit, am I responsible? Like, fuck. But I promise you, Lonely, that's exactly what he said. Like, it doesn't even, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. This place is big on theft. And say you left something and forgot it. That still doesn't make it okay that somebody picked up something that wasn't theirs. Damn. And had jobs where they called the cops the moment something was even mentioned stolen. You know what? I know I got a different mind frame now. But I remember when I first started working there, I was downstairs around all the stuff, around all the people's personal memorabilia and all that. I'm like, damn, this is actually kind of a privilege that they trust somebody like me around all that. I'm not messing that up. I'm not messing that up. CG, man, what you doing up, man? It is Friday, though, man. Why don't you come up with your avatar? You never show your face, but come up with your avatar one time. Just chop it up with your guy for 10 minutes or something. Because I'm sure I got one more blunt. And if nobody comes on the panel, then I got one more blunt. All right, so bam. And then I'm going to tell y'all what I got going on tomorrow. All right, ZG, link posted. Lonnie, link posted. All right. So the last time it happened, that was round one. What am I speaking of? Going back tomorrow, Dirty goes back to prison. See, I learned they watch the workers way more than the customers because the workers have a bigger opportunity. Yeah, easy call. Yeah, because the workers know all the shit. They know all the weak spots. They know the back doors to set shit out of. They know what person is lenient, what person shit, man. Look, back in my days, I would have designed some cold shit. I'm glad I don't think like that no more. I'm on the cusp of working a job longer than any job I ever had. I'm on the cusp. Y'all seen me? Can I take a go? Man, I promise. I promise you, like last night, there's a whole new King's floor. We see the purple, black wood all the time. No, they got rid of that floor, bam, and put on a whole nother one that was red, blue, and white. My dumb ass, square ass was like, "What is them, the Monarchs or something?" Because I never seen that floor. But they they cracked, they laughed at me. Monarch's been gone like that in 2-3 years or some shit. But I want to take a GoPro. I promise you, I want to take a GoPro to work and put it on and just have it on and show what I do. But I think it would do better on like TikTok. Billy, I think you asked this question like 3 times a year. Billy, you're over 18 now. Show your face. Quit being a bitch. You always sizing people. See, now you grown. I can talk to you like this. So you always sizing people up. Quit being a punk, Billy. And show your face. Hit the link and show your face. You've been on this thing for 5 years now, Billy. Now I'm just talking shit because I know Billy ain't never gonna come on. Oh, can I take a GoPro into the pen? No. Can't take a Phone Pro, a GoPro, a Stop Pro. You can't take nothing. Only thing I was able to take in last time was my batting gloves. And they ain't do me no damn good at all. I donated them. But see, last time I was on fumes. I didn't get no sleep. I had worked graveyard, went from graveyard straight to Old Folsom. So I was not myself. I wasn't ready. I was dehydrated and all type of shit. This time, I bet you after this live, I bet you my ass is going to sleep. And I'm going to wake up and I'm ready. ZGZ.
What's good, Dirt?
Man, that's right. That nigga took the fade. Fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
my nigga. I love her eating some pizza, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't just say pizza. You gotta say what kind of pizza, because people is
Yeah,
judging.
man.
You eat Little Caesar?
Nah, hell no, nigga. I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will fuck with it, but shit, my chick used to work there, my nigga. So that shit, I used to eat that daily. You feel me?
That
Shit.
shit's only good when it's fresh out the oven.
It's only good fresh, and when you ain't had it in a long time. You feel me?
Yeah,
Then
that's how they got me.
then
That's how they got me. But if you think about it, do you remember Little Caesars was pizza?
yeah,
That was their
pizza. You
motto,
feel me?
and that's because when they first came out, it was always buy one pizza and you get one free. So that's why it
And
was
they
pizza.
and they had the foot long or some shit. You feel me? That square ass long ass pizza.
That was the pizza. It was 2
You feel
squares.
me? Yeah, that motherfucker was the shit. And it was kind of expensive back in the day. You feel me? Sure. It wasn't no $5 shit.
All right, so let's talk. So let's talk about the scenario. Did you hear the whole scenario?
I don't know. Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure I did.
Nigga stole my shit. They look at the camera. They see who stole it. I tell them I
Oh
don't.
yeah.
I tell them I don't want to know who took it because I already didn't issue the public in front of everybody. Well, where a nigga stand up on a chair and be like, "Hey, check this out. Hey, anybody got my shit or whatever?" I did all that, and nobody showed a pair. So, and then I asked my supervisor, "Is the person that stole my shit, was he in this group of the dudes that I did that to?" And he was like, "Yep." I said, "Then I really don't want to know who it was."
Yeah, that's a tough call.
But yeah, but I still felt fucked up. He said that shit, that he about to face some administration and shit. And I don't want, I didn't want that. I don't want that for nobody. He might have had a lapse of judgment and thought he came up, but I know he didn't think he came up because that motherfucker still had a tag on him. I was on some 1991 Boys in the Hood hat to the back with the tag still on the type shit, so they knew it was mine. Is it lagging? Z. Yeah, see, this shit is lagging like a motherfucker. I don't even feel right on the slide. Billy, Dirt, just the rumor that a white boy knocked you out in high school. Billy, hit the link and show your face. Then I'll answer. Other than that, all them questions is Billy, what we trying to separate is low level questions from high level questions. Like ask a real question. I can hear you.
All right, I'm back.
Ask a real question. Like ask a question of some substance, not some dirt or just a rumor that a white boy knocked you out. Why would you even say that? You've been here since the beginning of fucking ever. So you know I told that story 2011 times. You know the white boy blended me in the hallway and he didn't knock me out. So it's not a rumor. Address the rumor. You better off saying address some 60 days in shit than that.
That's real.
I have never been knocked out by a white boy. Nah, I've been beat up though. Never knocked out.
You said you got a little close back in the day.
Yeah, man, shit. That white boy blended me, put me in a remix. Shit, I wasn't ready, but he didn't knock me out. But you know what? Hold on. I'm thinking about this shit. He might have knocked me out. Because you know what? Right after like he said, because you ain't nothing but a little bitch, and poked me in my chest, I just know I made a swinging action, like I swung kind of. But then when that was all said and done, like I couldn't recall the last 15 seconds. I just knew I was flying this way and that way. So maybe he did knock me out. So it's not a rumor. Always Billy and the big white boys, dangerous white boys. Like, do they got black people where you at, Billy? Do they? Nah, I don't fuck with you, Billy, man. It would be nice. It would be nice for you to come on though, instead of like throwing rocks and poking shit. Just come on, man. Come on. ZG, man, good looking on coming through, man. Good looking, man. Just to shit. Oh, there you go. Kicked you out, huh? Ah, hell. Keep coming back, Z. We get it right. Woo, I think this time going in the wall, I'm ready this time. I wasn't ready the first time. I'm ready now. I'm be like, open these motherfucking gates and let me back up. Let me up in this bitch. Let me back up in this bitch. I got some business to tend to. Got some business to tend to. Hey, the inmates last time had a third baseman that did nothing get by. It's like this motherfucker had some type of suction device on his glove, like a Hoover vacuum cleaner. Every time we hit it to him, he this time I'm about to hit something at him so hot, he gonna get out the way. He gonna get out the way. That's how I'm coming tomorrow. I'm going for blood. Luna, you going back? Yep. You know what's I never really shared, but what's cool about going back in to give my time? Big little nice slim, nice and slim and sucky. I don't even know what the last word means. But I'm following the footsteps of my dad. My dad never been to Old Folsom as an inmate though. He never been as an inmate. But he did go in there and play softball against the inmates. So I'm doing the same thing that my dad did. See, that's one thing about giving back. Like, man, your time that you give is so precious, and you'll never know what you mean. Like people that still doing time, that know that you come from them. Ain't nothing like seeing this. I don't really like seeing them cry though. I don't like seeing them like shed tears because they inmates, so they ain't gonna boo hoo. But you gonna see them tears come out. Like I can't. Like one of the homies was crying. He was like, I just can't believe it. You came back up in here. Like you came to see us.
All right, what's goody?
Yeah. So.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep. I mean.
All right, for sure.
Man, so what's going on with you, man? How you been? Other than 2 words, man. Tell me something good, man. In the life of ZG.
Man, I've been sick as a dog. You feel me? So,
Oh, you had that C word?
nah, hell nah, I ain't got that one. I just got the little cold. Common cold. You feel me? Nah, hell no.
Damn, man.
But yeah, just been chilling for the last week. You know what I mean? Relaxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit. What you think about the state of YouTube right now? It's boring.
I don't know.
You can't just say I don't know. Give me some more. Like you don't watch it enough, or you don't be on it like that. Oh, yo, Wi-Fi be tripping like that. That's what it is. Well, I'm gonna take this moment. I gotta go grab the other little pieces of my You feel me?
Hello.
Zeke.
What's up?
So, nigga, this week right here took me back like 3 years. I ain't smoked Pacific Stone in a while. Other than that pre-roll I smoked the other day, but this shit right here though, 35%.
35%. Yeah, that should sound pretty nice.
It's
You know,
called. This is some GMO S1. I didn't have some
that,
regular GMO, but GMO S1.
yeah, I was gonna say regular GMO about 28. You feel me? 28, maybe 30. You feel me?
Shit, not the original GMO.
Uh,
The original GMO was shit. It was open. It was coming in the door at 30.
yeah.
But it's still like an old strand though nowadays.
Hell yeah.
If
I
you,
remember. I remember niggas was calling that garlic mushrooms and onions and shit. You feel me?
that's what it is.
Nah, hell no. It's like genetically modified something. You feel me?
I'm willing to. You want to
Google,
Google? You want to bet? Bet a
Google it.
dollar.
Google it right now. Google it right
Bet a
now.
dollar.
I bet you a
Bet a
dollar right
dollar.
now. I
I'm gonna
bet you a
bet.
dollar.
Google it. Watch. I'm bet you it stands for garlic, mushroom, onion, cookies.
No, it doesn't. No,
Come
it
on, man.
doesn't.
Let's bet.
I'm just trying to tell you. I'm gonna Google it right now. Let me see.
Garlic, mushroom, onion, cookies. GMO
Sure.
also means genetically modified. All of that. That it means that too. But when
All
it
right, then.
comes to strands of weed,
GMO.
it's garlic, mushroom,
GMO.
onion, cookies.
Maybe so. I don't know.
Come on, man. Give me my victory, man. Shit.
I'll give you a victory, and I'll give you a dollar too. You feel me?
No, this dollar. Hey, you know what? 'Cause that's like that. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's a sucker bet, but there's bets out there like you got people that if they believe something their whole life, and then you hit them with the whoop while they like, nah, hell nah, fuck that. I remember because they go off of what they know, but really, let's say,
I just heard that shit. You feel me? So I was like, okay, you feel me? I looked it up. I was like, all right, this nigga right. You feel me? He telling the truth.
Yeah, I was smoking that shit when the first came out. But nigga keep sleeping. Yeah, I know this shit is gas. But fuck. It'll come back. Loyalty or respect? That's a question. See, Wi-Fi or home modem?
Can you hear me?
Nah, I can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say loyalty. You know what I mean?
Loyalty. Can you expound on it versus respect?
Because you ain't gotta respect everybody to be loyal to them. You feel me? But I mean, it go both ways too, though. You ain't got to be, you know what I mean, to be respectful. But to me, it's just I don't know. Shit, if you loyal to a motherfucker, you loyal, my nigga. You know what I mean? If you respect somebody, I don't know. It's like you got to earn that shit, and you know what I mean. You could lose that shit, type shit. I mean, I guess the same shit with loyalty, but loyalty is just in you. You feel me? It ain't got to be earned or nothing, nigga. You can meet somebody in third grade, and just that's your nigga, man. You know what I mean? 20 years later, nigga, it's still right there. Loyalty is still there. You might not even respect that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, for real. So what I'm gonna say is that because of programming on them yards and shit, I learned how to be loyal to niggas I didn't like not one bit, because I know that it's consequences and repercussions for not responding in accordingly, whether they right or wrong. So, but the fact that if somebody was getting on them from somewhere else and I got to get on them, I'm loyal to them because of that, because I respect the code. But other than that, man, you got to be loyal to motherfuckers you don't give two fucks about. So I take respect. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
If there's delays or anything, blame it on my connection.
Blame me. Hopefully.
So Looney says loyalty because I'd rather someone be loyal and respect. We can build that loyal in somebody.
I missed it. What was the question?
And
Loyalty or respect.
I'm gonna say loyalty has more love into it. You feel me? There's more love and loyalty. Respect is more like damn near on a fear basis. You feel me? Shit, type shit. I mean, so I'd rather motherfuckers love me and be loyal to me than fear me and respect me. You feel me? Because that should only get you so far, or I don't know, to so many places. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. There's a what's that shit for? Not philosophy. That shit that be written in like Greek and shit, Latin or something. What them things called? Like Latin messages.
Talking about shit, I don't know.
It's one though by some philosopher. He says, "Let them hate so long as they fear."
Hell yeah. You feel me? And you see, you feel me? That I mean, like I said, all both this shit work both ways though. Cause shit, they both gotta have a little bit in them. They both gotta have a little bit of something in both of them. You know what I mean? To make it work. You know what I mean? But
I could never be loyal to a punk. A
I can
soft,
never.
I can't be
And
loyal to a soft motherfucker.
I couldn't be loyal, or I couldn't respect. I could respect maybe no hell no. I could be more loyal to one than respect one. You know what I mean? Shit. Because if a motherfucker is just a regular civilian, just a straight square bear, or just a care bear, you know what I mean? Nigga, but doing handling his business, taking care of his family, and you know what I mean. They got a little baby that was approved by the state or something. I ain't gonna respect him or nothing like that. I ain't really gonna be loyal to him or nothing. But if I see him needing help or something, let's say they get victimized, I'll probably help him. You feel me? Sure, that's
Me
more
too.
loyalty. That's more loyalty than respect. You feel me? You know what I mean? Sure. Loyalty.
Yeah,
That's just out of the goodness of my heart, knowing that you know what I mean. It's like I don't know, but
he says. Looney says it's easier for people to fake respect. I must. I'm gonna say let's go back to my situation at work. Since then, it had been
mhm.
at least 3-4 days of work. These motherfuckers they hit the tree. Like they sit around and crack jokes and laugh and all that and shake my hand, what's up, OG, all the while knowing they didn't take my shit. But they sitting there acting like they respect me because they think I don't know or they know I don't know. So it's
Hell
like
yeah.
he said, it's easy to fake respect.
And see
Cause ain't
that
none of
that's
them
why
motherfuckers. Well,
that's why and that's why I would want to know if the supervisor told me. I wouldn't want to get nobody in trouble still, but man, tell me, sure,
so you
feel
would have
me?
did what I did? Like I don't want to
I don't know. That's a tough one because like you said, it would drive me crazy if I didn't know. You know what
Yeah,
I
see
mean?
the part.
I'd be sitting there thinking like, man, I'm sitting there. I could have gave him his $5 for a pack of cigarettes or something. You know what I mean? And he over here taking my shit. Oh hell no! I wouldn't even want to do nothing on a physical level because we at work. But I don't come to work to steal, and I don't come to work to get my shit stolen from either. You know what I mean?
Right. So my reasoning for telling him I don't want to know is because it's too easy to revert back and it's a lot at stake.
Hell yeah.
Too
And
easy to
see,
go back to revert back to PTSD and what happened in prison if somebody steal your shit, you know who did it.
yeah, for real, man.
If somebody stole your shit and you know who stole it.
Yeah,
I
so
see
you
people get stabbed for that.
Yeah, so you basically handled it right, especially if they already probably gonna take, you know what I mean, take steps to get the shit back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean. You gonna get your shit back, and then they probably gonna ask you if you want to press anything. Who knows how they gonna push it, but you probably still gonna get your shit back, or the money for it since they know about it already. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think of that part. What's that word? Compensation?
Yeah, you feel me? That's the type of shit I tell them. I'll be like, just kick me a little, kick me my shit back.
You
Shit.
know what? Hey, you know what? Shit, go on give me old King's hat or something.
You feel me? You feel me? Because this shit happened while I was on the clock on your motherfucking company. You need to tighten up. You feel me?
Matter of fact, we
But
had a supervisor that got his stuff stolen, his lunch.
okay.
They immediately was trying to compensate him with some food from downstairs and shit, from banquets and shit.
Got
I'm telling
no
you,
respect for him.
Compensation.
None whatsoever.
Took
When
his
you respect
lunch.
somebody, when you respect, like that's like holding somebody in a high regard. Like it really, like you consider and understand and appreciate their worth, just like basically as like a human being, right? And it's demonstrated, like respect is demonstrated like with your actions, what you how you show like politeness, you listening, and you value their opinions versus loyalty. That's different from respect. When you're loyal to someone, or you have loyalty, then you have a strong devotion to a person. Like it's a commitment. You're standing on something, whether
But if
it's difficult or challenging or whatever.
but if
So
you had to pick one, only one, as the number one quality in some a person, do you want respect or loyalty?
I would have to say loyalty.
And there,
Loyalty is like
and
loyalty
there we
means
have it.
that means that dog may bite you at one time or another, but he's not going nowhere though. He might even learn that he did something wrong, but he may bite you. But he's
Possibly.
loyal to you, so he's not leaving the yard.
I would say loyalty because loyalty to me is stronger than respect. Because respect is just a feeling, but loyalty is a allegiance.
Does respect come hand in hand with fear?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hell yeah.
So let's go back.
You can fear them.
So let's go back to the dog. If I would think that I would rather have the dog respect me because he gonna keep on biting me if he don't respect me.
But you could train him. You could train him.
Yeah.
You
If
could
you
train
don't, if you don't ever let the dog bite you in the first place, it ain't never gonna start biting you. You feel me? That motherfucker
exactly.
But we talk
nibbling.
about a dog. But we talk about a dog with no respect.
Hey, nigga, a dog with no respect, man. What the hell are you doing with the dog with no respect in the first place?
But now versus a loyal dog.
A loyal dog gonna be there for you, with you, behind you.
And I don't even think a loyal dog will bite you. A loyal
Nah,
dog, it ain't even
Hannah,
not a loyal dog.
Shit, Hannah drew blood. What do you mean?
Cause
Hannah
she
drew blood.
got she. No, she is because animals go off of what instinct. They're instinctive.
She instinctively
She
bit the shit out
instinctively
of it.
drew blood because just like the one dude that got stung by the stingray and he was the animal lover. What was his name?
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, just like that.
So the animal is loyal, but at that moment he didn't respect you.
Because they go off instinct.
And then my shit is just because that dog respect you, it ain't gonna respect everybody else. So you just making a little ticking time bomb. You feel me? Shit, that motherfucker gonna attack somebody because you possibly whooping his ass or something, trying to get some respect from it. You know what I mean? Or
But first,
whatever measure.
Ronnie in the chat said it best.
Whatever measure of respect you trying to earn from that dog, shit, you better love that. You better love that thing. Let it know, let it feel, and express that love back to you. And you know what I mean? Sure, have its little moments, and you gonna have your moments, and shit, everything.
All right, I think we beat that up. Z. See, I think when it zone out and we can't hear Z no more, I think this shit buffering. Damn it.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, if they loyal, they aren't lying to you. They can respect you and lie all day.
All right.
See, I was watching Drink Champs today. That's where I got it from. You fuck with that show?
Yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah, I fuck with the nigga Nori. Yeah, really.
He had Boosie on. I fuck with Boosie.
Yeah, Boosie a funny ass nigga, man.
He is on everything. Just watching it at least once a minute, you gonna laugh at something he said.
That nigga. If you watch anything he on, he a funny. I don't know. He just a real funny nigga.
That nigga got the palm. He got the palm like the prom. He got the adult prom going city to city. I'm like, what's the difference between a regular prom and adult prom. He said because after that it's gonna be some dicks getting sucked. I was like, at first they was like, hold it, but no, he said when he expounded and said no. When we was kids and we was coming from the home from the prom, we didn't know what to expect from the girl we was with. But as an adult, if you got the prom with your girl, shit, right after the prom, it's going down.
I don't know what you're referring to, but well, none of that happened after my prom.
I know that was the kid. That was the kid prom.
And that's on that.
Boosie got the.
And that's on that.
I know. That's why you said ain't nothing happened. So that's what he said. And as the adult prom, after the dance and all that, is they doing adult stuff because you with your partner.
Ain't no telling with Boosie.
Ain't no telling with Boosie. That motherfucker got a whole ass club in his house.
Sure, remember he done got pulled over by them officers, nigga, and told him he'll get his dick sucked. You know what I mean? He said, "I'll get your dick sucked by some black women." You feel me?
I mean, he can freestyle because he said he get pulled over like 7 times a month.
Sure. You see, that nigga went to he been to jail. He damn near went to what? He was down there in San Diego.
Yeah.
Have you watched his documentary?
His documentary?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You talking about Boosie? Boosie?
Yeah.
Little Boosie Boo, little badass.
Yeah, I didn't watch. Like he has many things online, but Swamp Stories kind of summed it up. And remember, babe, I was watching it, and I was so hecka tuned in. It helps me understand a lot more about him, but that was just like a tip of the iceberg. But I knew nothing about him other than seeing him on Vlad TV. I don't know none of his songs or nothing. But after watching that, I got a pretty good understanding of who he is, and he was. I don't know on it, but
he was on death row.
He from a kid coming up, like it's a good watch. It's on Swamp Stories, about a 30 40 minute.
One thing I noticed about Boosie early on, that people in the streets said that Boosie is somebody that can go anywhere. He can go to any ghetto, and that type of respect, a lot of rappers don't have that.
Yeah, no. Well, if you look at his background, his upbringing, where he came from, and him being one of 2 children, and his whole upbringing, and you know what I'm saying, how he started rapping, how he grew up in the streets, how his brother took one path, he took the other path. There's a whole lot of dynamics that go into that to make him the person who he is today. And he didn't necessarily have to unalive people, but he had a lot to do with people being unalived. He was a shot caller in that aspect, allegedly, from what I can gather.
Allegedly, they say that. I mean, he's changed his thinking. He's not like that. He's like this. Unfortunately, in order to have this, you got to have that. So I believe that he'll still push that button and have somebody unalived if they push him.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not a person. That's not a person that I could be loyal to. I can respect them, but never loyal.
I could be loyal to him.
I think that he got respect. I could be loyal. I don't think he's feared though. I think he's respected.
Nah, he wants to be feared.
Yeah, I think he got a little feared out there. Before he was Boosie, I think he was known as like the boss man or some shit. You feel me? And the nigga he was out, you know what I mean, on the streets controlling his little corners. However they do it in Baton Rouge or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Allegedly, he had friends killing friends. His own.
Yeah, he had his little corners in or whatever, his little cuts or little quotas. Or I don't know what the fuck they call, but you know what I mean.
But he
Apparently,
had a lot of people. He had a lot of people that feared him and revered him at the same time. Even the little youngster that got arrested for something that had nothing to do with him at the same time thought he was asteroid out and just gave up all this information, which could have put Boosie away for life. But he had loyalty to Boosie, so he had to. What's his name, Marlo? He had to. He made the conscious decision to
Write it out
recant, recant his statements, recant,
and write it out.
and that's why he walking around right now. But where is he at right now, though? Boosie, that is looking at what? Facing what?
See, that's the thing. When people fear you, that I think they don't fear him physically. They fear him what he could do with the money that he has. Like he could pay anybody to come knock noodles from you. So I think that's where the fear comes from. But
the cold part about it though is when allegedly when Boosie put a bounty on certain people's heads for $25,000, the dude Marlo who could have got that did that, and that's in his own words. Yes, he did commit those. He fulfilled those contracts, and Boosie did not pay him $25,000. He paid him $2,800. The second time, he paid him another $2,800. And guess what? He said, "I'm not even tripping about the money. I just want to make sure. He just wanted to look good and get the attention from the person who he looked up to, which is Boosie." Instead of 5,000, he only took 2,800. 25,000, 2,800, allegedly.
Looney said they didn't fear him; they feared the people around him.
But I'm telling you, this dude who was a hitter, allegedly a hitter, fulfilled the contract, which was for 25,000, and then when he fulfilled it, went to collect 5,000 and 2,800 and wasn't even tripping. All he wanted was he just wanted to have that respect from the person who he looked up to. So that's loyalty. Nothing to do with respect. He was loyal to that man.
And he's still looking out for him?
Well, right now, present day, he is locked up. And he is still being loyal to him because he recanted everything that he said, which was everything that could have put Boosie away for life.
Really shit he could have ever did. All right, baby, we at that hour mark. I just came over to blow a couple of blunts, kick it with y'all this Friday night. Wish me luck tomorrow. I'm going in there, and I hope to come out with a victory in the name of the Lord. Wish me luck, and I'm going to try to document and get as much footage as I can leading up to going in and then immediately coming out. So look forward to that. We're going live tomorrow morning. It won't necessarily be a bakery because I ain't going to be smoking, but it'll be a bakery or a live where we just interact real quick and pick my thoughts and see where we going or how I feel. Because the realest moments like right before you go in. But all right, now y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming through. Looney, I appreciate your participation. Smack, Drina, thank you so much for coming on the panel. Uso Guap, Moonbeam, always, man. I appreciate you. Billy, I hope you didn't take nothing personal. I hope you didn't get sensitive. You're a grown ass man now. You can take it. ZG, thanks for coming up on the panel, man. And Daniel Berry, even if you just pull up, deuces and go. Yeah, man, I appreciate that.
All right, I'm back.
Shit, it's shit. I'm about to end it.
All right. All right. You feel me?
Standard hour. Hey, but I can give you your things personally though, man.
You gonna be on a 7, right?
Yep. Well, wait, no. It
No.
might even be earlier than that. Whenever I get to the parking lot, Old Folsom, that's when I'm gonna go live.
All right. I'll check in.
It'll probably be somewhere between like 7 and 8, though.
All right then. I'll probably check in with you. You know what I mean? Tap in with you. Say what's up. You know what I mean? Say what's up.
Yeah. Hey, and bring a couple of topics with you too.
All right, for sure, for
CB
sure.
420, appreciate you.
All right, Drina. Have a good night. All right,
Right
Dirk.
on as
Night.
well. Out these bricks.
Yep. All right, man. All right, baby. There you go. Go.